D-Lo. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the mic right now. Quinn. No. I gotta go Vegas. I gotta. No, I showed you. Look at it. It's right there. Vegas, Vegas. Alright, let me make sure mine's on the stream. Alright, wait up. Alright, yeah. Better lay down, bro. Late. Just kidding. Alright, late.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll give it to Harris again. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Harris. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's a first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A run on first and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. He'll land it Roberts in there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On play action now, Herbert. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big...
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And the Raiders will take over here just past the 30.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 38-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. 2nd down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action. Now Herbert. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Play action now. It's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers get back in it. It is 21-7. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chargers 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion is Myers. On 2nd down, Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A give, and here comes Harris. And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to run it.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. To throw is Herbert. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Here's Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. They'll run with Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
First and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll stick with him again. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. Open space inside the 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Herbert now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Now Herbert again. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That is caught at the 3. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So